The story opens with Hutch in an FBI interrogation room, cauterizing a wound using a lighter, calm, collected, and covered in blood. A wolf sits beside him, and even the agents are too scared to ask questions. A few weeks earlier, Hutch was trying to live a normal life with his wife Becca and their 2 kids, Brady and Sammy. But while they see him as a quiet husband, the truth is much darker. Hutch is still working as a government assassin. Constant night missions and blood-soaked jobs are tearing his family apart. Becca's patience is running thin, and Hutch promises a break, one final mission before a family trip. His one last job goes sideways when Hutch takes out a group of gangsters in a brutal, close-quarters elevator fight, turning an emergency phone and even a disassembled gun into deadly weapons. After the carnage, Hutch delivers the stolen data to his handler, Barbara, who tells him he's paid off another chunk of his $30 million debt to a powerful Russian crime boss. Hutch's reaction? He needs a vacation, now. To reconnect, Hutch takes his family to Plummerville, a cheesy old resort from his childhood. They pick up his dad, David, a retired FBI agent, and hit the road for some old-fashioned family bonding. But Plummerville isn't what it used to be. The park's closed, the hotel's shabby, and the locals aren't friendly, especially Sheriff Abel, who clearly has something to hide. Trouble starts at an arcade when Brady gets into a fight defending his sister's plush toy. Things escalate fast. The security guard hits Sammy, and Hutch finally snaps. He storms back inside, wrecking the guards in a chaotic, hilarious brawl, smashing one through a pinball machine, another with a claw machine, and beating a customer with a whack-a-mole hammer. Hutch and Brady get arrested, and Becca's furious. But when the local sheriff's boss, a man named Wyatt, hears Hutch's side, he lets them go. Still, Abel secretly orders his men to deal with the family. The next day, Hutch's instincts kick in when he notices shady cops tailing them. He sends his family away on a boat ride and takes another one alone, only to be ambushed mid-trip. What follows is a jaw-dropping boat fight. Hutch fends off thugs using life jackets, anchor chains, even a duck statue. He loses a finger, which a fish immediately eats, and still wins. Realizing Plummerville is crawling with corruption, Hutch calls his brother Harry and handler Barbara. They confirm it. This whole town is controlled by a ruthless syndicate boss named Lendina. Lendina is introduced in classic villain style, playing cards in a casino before stabbing a man through the hand, slashing a dealer's throat, and killing everyone in the room for cheating. Cold, efficient, terrifying. She's working with Wyatt and Abel, but tensions are high. Wyatt wants out of the business. Abel wants power. Lendina wants blood. Hutch confronts Abel, threatening to blow up his money stash with a lighter unless he leaves his family alone. Abel reluctantly agrees, until Hutch sees a kidnapped boy, Max, Wyatt's son, and can't walk away. He returns, ignites a warehouse inferno, and rescues Max in an explosive escape. But now Lendina knows who Hutch really is, and she's coming for revenge. Hutch and Wyatt join forces, along with Hutch's dad David and brother Harry. They fortify the amusement park with traps, explosives, and weapons, turning the vacation spot into a death maze. As they prepare, Hutch worries his son Brady might inherit his violent nature. David reminds him, "You already made him better than us." Night falls. Lendina's army storms the park. Abel tries to talk peace, but Lendina has him executed on the spot. Mines explode underfoot, carnival rides become weapons, mirrors hide bombs, and even surfboards turn into bladed death traps. Hutch and Wyatt cut down wave after wave of enemies. David opens fire with a machine gun, Harry slices through thugs at the lodge, and even young Brady gets his first takedown protecting his siblings. Finally, Hutch faces Lendina herself. After a vicious fight, she slashes his face and pins him down, until Wyatt shoots her guards, getting mortally wounded in the process. Just as Lendina goes in for the kill, a dart hits her shoulder. It's Becca, Hutch's wife, coming in clutch. Lendina throws a knife, but Becca fires another dart straight through her eye. The rest of the syndicate rushes in, but Hutch, Becca, and Wyatt dive into the pool as every explosive in the park detonates, lighting up the night sky in a spectacular firework of destruction. Back in the present, the FBI tries to question Hutch and Becca about the carnage, but after a mysterious phone call, they're both released. Later at home, the Mansell family finally enjoys peace, flipping through vacation photos, smiling for once, and yes, the wolf is still with them. He wanted peace, but peace never comes easy for a man like him. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more movie breakdowns just like this. Thanks for watching.